Welcome to episode 3 of Seeing the Invisible by John Kravontka and published by the Greater Boston Manufacturing Partnership. Inspections should assess all of the key areas of the ladder to ensure proper operation, including condition of the side rails, rungs, are they secure? You make sure that they don't roll or move. The dogs and pawls, are they operational? And do they hold the ladder extension in place? Do the feet swivel to accommodate different ladder angles? And do the halyards and pulleys allow easy movement to raise the ladder fly section? As we continue through the safety area, we're going to talk about lifting sling inspections. Every day before use, slings and all the fastenings and attachments should be inspected for damage or defects by a competent person designated by the employer. Additional inspections should be performed during sling use, as warranted by the service conditions. Damaged or defective slings should be immediately removed from service. A thorough periodic inspection of alloy steel chain slings should be made and determined on a basis of frequency of use, severity of service conditions, nature of the lifts being made, and the experience gained in the service life of slings used in similar circumstances. Such inspections should in no event be at intervals greater than once every 12 months. Fire extinguisher floor markings. The skills covered here are the basic skills: countermeasures, accessibility, safety, and productivity. Fire is a disaster for any business. Access to these tools must not be blocked, and they must be marked. Fire extinguishers should be located on plant premises, especially in areas where high fire hazards are located. Access to fire extinguishers should not be blocked by materials or equipment. Identification and visibility of fire extinguisher locations must be accomplished by marking walls, columns, and floors. Electrical safety. Everything in the block is covered. Basic skills, countermeasures, accessibility, safety, mistake proofing, and productivity. Check plugs and extension cords. In 2007, OSHA updated the inspection requirements for extension cords, calling for quarterly inspections of ground continuity. If you're using a ground fault interrupt, use it at the source, not at the end of the cord. And make repairs correctly. Pedestal grinder operations. This covers basic skill, countermeasures, accessibility, safety, and productivity. Due to wheel wear, watch the gaps between the wheel and the rests. Less than 1/8 of an inch is proper. In addition, The upper gap at the tongue guard must not be greater than 1/4 of an inch. A simple block gauge and a wrench can be hung on the machine to measure before each use. What happened to the guards? These next 2 pages cover basic skill, countermeasure, accessibility, safety, and productivity. Have you seen this in your shop? It might make the equipment easier to work on, but it is very dangerous. You find them on many pieces of equipment, and certainly on conveyors. Machine guarding is a fundamental component of the safety culture in a facility. Machine safeguarding prevents employee contact with hazardous exposed chains and gears as well as other moving machine components. Guards that are removed as part of any maintenance effort must be replaced and secured prior to re-energizing the machinery or equipment after a lockout tagout. Don't be this guy. Visual checks and accessible PMs, or preventive maintenance techniques. This covers basic skill, countermeasure, accessibility, safety, and productivity. Now, what's behind this guard? How about not having to remove the guards in the first place to check for lubrication, tension, and tracking? Instead of shutting down and locking out, try fabricating Lexian windows. If it makes sense, ask operators to alert maintenance if attention is required. In certain instances and facilities, the operator may be able to squirt lubricant through the hole in the clear guard. But either way, by having accessibility, maintenance can be alerted if an issue starts to develop. If you have as many as 200 or more of these guards through your facility, this can reduce the amount of worn chain sprockets and belts and pulleys. Thanks for watching episode 3 of Seeing the Invisible by John Kravontka and published by the Greater Boston Manufacturing Partnership. See you next time.